Okay guys, here we are. We're out here in the parking lot with Mr. Keegan, and Mr. Keegan makes the, what do you call this one?
Tough trike.
The tough trike.
Yep.
And he was kind enough to drive one up and meet me up here in the parking lot, and I like it. It definitely looks tough. Have you bent one yet?
No, I've tried. Actually, I've come down trims out and not flaring, which actually, if you've ever I doubt you've done it, but it's very hard to do because you're the mental, coming down to the ground hard and I bounced it hard, and actually, I mean, it kind of gave me some whiplash. It hurt a little bit, but there are things with the trike.
All right, that's what we like.
Yeah, they're very, very strong. I could drive my car up on it actually, and it wouldn't bend it.
So I definitely like the front end of this thing with the camber in it and the springs on it that brings it back to center. I have landed before with the wheel completely sideways.
Yeah.
That wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But so what are these made out of, Keegan?
So they're primarily composed of 4130 chromoly, which is a low alloy steel commonly used in bush aircraft or ultralight airplanes. So these are chromoly. This is chromoly. This is all 304 stainless. This is stainless steel, so any of the sliding parts or anywhere where you might have some wear, they're stainless steel just in case, that way it's better for corrosion, of course. The axles are 3/4 inch 1045 and they're hardened steel, so they're extremely robust.
And basically any paramotor, airframe.
Yeah, almost anything will fit on it. There are a few with some really weird geometry that I don't have mounting for yet, but like 95% of paramotors will fit on this. You have these adjustable mounting assemblies, so these go, you have them on each side, and they can slide in and out to fit whatever width, and you can adjust. You have two different holes, so you can put the top mounting plastics closer or farther apart. You can also adjust the tilt of your paramotor on this, which is one thing that mini trikes don't offer. But this allows, you can see here, you have taller blocks and shorter blocks, so you can take those and you can swap them from top to bottom, and you can vary which ones, on which, and that'll allow you several different positions. It'll actually allow you 6 different tilt positions, each varying by about 3 degrees. 3 with just the blocks, 3 different positions, and then you can also take this whole rear and you can flip it around 180 degrees. That allows you to really dial in your takeoffs, because the tilt's really important to get the wing to come up cleanly. What's best to do is shoot clean air over the wing. You get a shape of the wing starts to come up, and then it hits the nasty air. You got to hit the nasty air at some point, but better to have the wing have a nice solid shape first.
That sounds great. So we've been talking, and he says if I get one of the little protons that he'll send me some new parts, and the same track will work. So
yep, absolutely. The proton will work on here. This is a really tall seat post for the flat top, since the seat's extremely high on the flat top.
We have to cut that down a little bit.
Yeah, if you use the proton, you'll have to cut it down a little bit, or I can send you a new seat post. And then these mounts right here are really easy to switch out for whatever. You can just drill out the aluminum rivets here, pop some new plastics in that for whatever will fit your frame tubes. And
now, is these things just 3D printed?
Yep, they're just 3D printed. They're out of ASA, so they're tough, but they're also very, very weather resistant and UV resistant, gasoline resistant too. So yeah, they're very tough, and of course, anytime I use 3D printed anything, which these are the only 3D printed parts here, they're always in compression, so it's doing it's doing nothing. 3D prints are very weak across the layers lines, but everything, like you see this steel strap on the bottom, so this is all in compression, and these are both in compression, so they're plenty stout for
basically just like a big U-bolt just taking up the slack.
Yeah, exactly. And the plastic's really just there just to spread the load across the tube more evenly, and make sure you don't damage your frame.
So if you guys are looking for to get you a tough trike, and these are not like super expensive, they're probably one of the cheaper trikes on the market.
They're definitely one of the cheaper trikes on the market, for sure.
So if they want to get a hold of you, Keegan, just go to toughtrikes.com?
Yeah, you can go to www.toughtrikes.weebly.com, or you can look at Tough Trikes on Facebook and get a hold of me that way.
So this is what I'm going to start using, yeah, we'll be doing some more videos on it, how I like it, and this, that, and the other. But I think I'm going to like it pretty good. All right, Keegan, thanks, man, for
yeah, thank you.
bringing that up to me. We appreciate it. We'll get back to you later, guys.